So we are in Europe at the moment, in Holland,
You'd have never have guessed it. But
or the
carry on.
Netherlands, or the Netherlands, as they like to say. So our trip this year is, we're going away for a month, aren't we? We should be away for a month. So we normally just take cash with us for spending, don't we? But we thought, oh, as we're going away for a long time, we'll look into having a travel card, because our bank charges, doesn't it, for every time you use
Every
it.
transaction,
Every
if it's
transaction, I
outside
thought,
the
oh,
UK, the
yeah.
bank charges
So we thought,
a
well, we don't want
percentage.
that. So anyway, we looked around and you got a Monza card, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah.
So he's got it in his Apple Wallet. He's actually got the card, physical card, and the PIN number, and it's linked to MasterCard, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's what they call a master debit,
MasterCard
MasterCard debit.
Yeah. So I'm sure lots of you have got these cards and a Revolut card, and I'm sure if you're going abroad, a lot of you might be thinking of getting a card, but we did come across a little bit of a hiccup, which we just thought we'd let you know. So we arrives in Holland with not much food, so we decided to go to...
All we had was one jam butty left.
I think we had a bit more than that. So when we got to our first campsite, at the bottom of the campsite is our favourite Dutch supermarket, Albert Heijn, or AH. So we went in there, found all our goodies, didn't we, that we love.
Yeah.
Got all our food for tea. Got to the checkout. You tried your card. On the contactless, it was declined. So then you put it in, because you hadn't used it, had you? We hadn't tested it out, which is probably what we should have done. So then he put it in to chip and pin it. No, it didn't work. So, yeah, we was a bit embarrassed, but a bit cross really, weren't we? Because we thought, oh my God, we've loaded all this money on this card and we can't use it. So anyway, when we got back to the motorhome, we started Googling a bit, and...
well, no, before that, we did actually pay.
Oh yeah, then we had to pay.
We paid on our standard bank account.
Yeah.
And it worked out at something like €90.
Well, for the shopping.
And when I checked on the bank, they charged £3.80.
Yeah.
For that, which I think is disgusting, but...
Yeah, anyway. So when we got back to the motorhome, I did a little bit of Googling and that. Anyway, long story short, turns out that Albert Heijn don't accept a MasterCard because they don't like paying the fees. Well, some branches do take it and some branches don't. But we was worried that you couldn't use it, weren't we? So we nipped around to the petrol station and they tested your card and it was active, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then you went into Lidl's and you bought something and it worked, so we're fine. But just really to be aware that, you know, some places might not take it.
Yeah.
Particularly we thought a big supermarket wouldn't be any trouble, but there you go.
Just one of them.
But we've used it everywhere. We used it to pay at this campsite, didn't we?
Yeah.
Used it in Lidl for hardly anything. Used it at the petrol station. So I think we'll be okay. We just can't go and see Albert, can we? We have to take cash to see Albert. So anyway, that might be of interest to anybody who's thinking about getting a...
But Lidl's are all right.
Yeah.
You can't beat Lidl's for a bit of...
So it's always a good idea to take... We've got cash anyway as well, but maybe a good idea to take cash.
Aldi are one of the main supermarkets, and when you Googled it, it said that Aldi was accepted them. So
yeah. So anyway, if you're thinking of getting a travel card, just be mindful. Make sure you've got an alternative type of payment with you.
Like
there
cash.
We go. Yeah. Well, yeah.
But as a lot of people know, these days cash seems to be frowned on.
Yeah, and then other places, they don't take cards. So it's just, you got to have both because you don't know what situation you're going to be in, really, do you? Anyway, that was our experience. It was embarrassing at the time. I bet they were thinking, these blooming English people coming in here with fraudulent cards.
Taking all our food.
Anyway, there's a happier ending to it. So, just be mindful. Anyway, see you soon. TTFN. There we go.